Hello guys, today we're going to talk about ABO blood group, and we're going to talk about RH factor also, and how that RH factor affects the pregnancy. So let's talk about um, blood group A. So if a red blood cell has A antigen on it, it has antibodies against um, blood group B. So if you accidentally transfuse blood group B, the antibodies in A group would attack this transfusion and cause a lot of problems. So this blood group can receive blood from group A and O. Remember, O is a universal. It can give blood to anyone, but only can receive O to itself. So blood group A can donate only to A and AB, not to O. Same is the case with blood group B. It has antigens B type on it, on the red blood cells, and it cannot receive A group but can receive B and O and then donate to B and AB group. Now, AB is a universal recipient. It can get blood from A, B, and O group, but only can donate to AB because O can only receive from O. And O group, it has no antigens on it on the red blood cells, but it has antibodies for both A and B and can only receive from O group, and it's a universal donor and it can give blood to anyone. Okay, so let's talk about RH factor. It's a protein that is found on the surface of the red blood cells. If a person has this protein and he has A group blood group, and then that person is designed to be A plus, otherwise A minus, because he doesn't have that protein in it, the RH factor protein on it. So with that, now you have 8 combinations here instead of 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's talk about just one right here. So if a person is a RH factor positive and has a blood group A, it can receive from the blood group A plus, it can receive from A minus, and it can receive from O plus and O minus. But if it has A minus group, then it can only receive blood from A minus or O minus. So that's the only difference. If it's a positive RH factor, it can receive from both positive and negative group and plus universal O group. But if it's negative, it can only receive from A minus and O minus. Same with B minus. It can only receive from B minus or O minus. And same goes with AB plus. AB plus can receive blood from all types. Okay. And AB minus can only get blood from AB minus, A minus, because A is here, and B minus and O minus. So same goes with O plus. O plus can get blood from O plus or O minus, and O minus can only get blood from O minus only. Like, let's see, just talk about why RH factor is so important. So we already talked about it, like what type of group can receive RH factor or not. We already talked about that. its importance in pregnancy. If there's a Rh negative mother, for instance A minus, it cannot have a blood coming from A plus baby. Okay, because it will produce some antibodies here and it will attack that baby's blood and cause a lot of problems. Okay, so this is preventable with this shot that they give you during the pregnancy. It's called Rh immunoglobulin or RhGAM shot. So it has antibodies that would attack Rh positive cells of the baby. Okay. So when they attack those cells, and they do not enter mother's bloodstream. Okay. So that prevents mother to create antibodies for these red blood cells, for Rh positive red cell. Because if she create antibodies for these A positive red blood cells, and what happens, those antibody would remember these red blood cells for the future babies. So when the future babies will produce, those antibodies would attack the future Rh positive babies, and that would cause a lot of problem and cause a lot of serious condition like this. So that's it from my lecture of ABO group and Rh factor, that how transfusion works and how it affects in pregnancy. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe the channel, like the channel, leave comments, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you and have a good day.